Welcome to another episode of Join the Chat. This is the place where every single voice matters, where your opinions are important, where you're empowered to express yourself, and we try to provide a free and an open platform to speak and also to be heard. Good evening, all. Joe, Andre, SCB. SCB is becoming a recurring guest on this show. We can't even call you guest anymore. You are just a part of Join the Chat. You are officially a host. That's just is what it is. Thank you for being a host again on the last show for the calendar year. How's everyone doing?
Thank you for that intro.
Yeah, we're doing good. You know, final show is here. Like, you know what I mean? Was a long ride, but let's enjoy it for the last time. 2021. Knock it out of the park.
We have one more after this, I think.
No, that's after. Oh, that's a different one. That's a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love that you have a guest with you, Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's still early. It's 9:04 in the Eastern Standard Time. So we have a special guest with us tonight. Would you like to let us know your name, please?
What's your name?
Now you're shy. Now you don't want to speak.
This is Noah, everyone.
Hi, Noah. All right, so listen, tonight we're talking about the holidays. I don't know about you, but I have started to hear the Mariah Carey song everywhere I go. I have seen the decorations going up. I have seen the Christmas trees. I hear everyone asking about making a list and going shopping and all these things. I can't lie. I like the holiday season. I find that people are a little bit more friendly. I mean, it's chaotic, but there's just a different atmosphere in the air. Y'all feel the same way? How are the holidays for you all?
I love that song. I can't even lie.
She's making millions off of that, you know?
She just hit platinum, I believe. Like, it's the highest rank you can ever get.
With that song?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's higher than platinum. I don't know. Too old for these things now.
She's diamond?
Diamond, maybe that's it.
Diamond? SCB, talk to me. How are the holidays for you?
It's It's moving. Nothing. I
Wow.
haven't done anything major yet to prepare besides put up a mini Christmas tree.
You sound so enthused.
Well, every day feels like the holidays because usually the holidays is when you're staying at home, you're hanging out at home with family, you're eating all these different things with your family. But I've pretty much been doing that every day,
Right, right,
minus
right.
the family part, but home every day, making new things to eat every day.
So you said you're making some new holiday shortbread and some goodies for Andre. Andre is gonna come with a big belly after the holidays.
Something like that. I actually just made some candy cane cookies today.
Okay. Listen, SEB, don't be afraid to share with us, right? Like we will eat it. We will partake. We will let you know if it's naughty or nice. you know. Well, yeah, don't be shy with all of that. Listen, we're talking about single, married, and everything in between during the holidays. How important is it for you to have a loved one around, a partner, a boo, somebody on your arm during the holidays? Is that something y'all think about? Every single movie I've seen in the last month is all a love story, and it's all about Christmas and being under the mistletoe and getting that last kiss, and all of a sudden that sparks a great, I don't know, marriage, a great dating experience. I don't know what happens after because they only show us when they get together.
That's you sound like you're talking the Hallmark Christmas movies where the girl moves back home after working in a big city, sees the guy in the flannel jacket, and they fall back in love again.
Yeah, and he's still there, hasn't changed,
Yeah,
or vice versa, you
yeah.
know?
You left me.
It was all a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
This is what I really meant. How important is it having somebody on your arms for the holidays? I want the female's perspective first, and then we'll jump into the dudes. Essie.
Um, I mean it's I wouldn't say it necessarily it's important to have a partner during the holidays. It's important to be surrounded with love just in general during the holidays. Partner is like a plus, a triple plus, but during the holidays, that's when it's nice to gather around with, the people that mean the most to you and the people that have been with you throughout the year. You want to spend those last days with them at the end of the year to just gather around, eat, laugh, and just have fun. But I don't want to make the singles feel horrible this holiday season, but I think it's just important to be with people that you love.
You said you don't want to make the singles feel a certain way.
Yeah,
Why? What do
exactly.
you mean by that?
I don't want to make it seem like the holidays is just for, someone in a relationship. It's for just you spending time with the people that you love, because you can be in a relationship and you're with someone at the end of the year, but is it really the person that you're meant to be with? So as long as you're with people that you care about, people who've stuck with you throughout the year, then that's the most important thing.
So you said no newness in this holidays. Just stick with the people that stuck with you throughout the year. What if the people who
Exactly.
are around you throughout the year are no good? Is it time to find somebody new for the holidays?
Exactly.
Sip on
Yeah.
some
And
eggnog.
and ring out that New Year's with someone who cares, people who care about you.
Andre, talk to me. What was your life like before you had your lovely Esther on your arms for the holidays?
Uh,
He was the Grinch.
yeah, exactly. Christmas always, I don't really put it out. It's a fun time, and I always have the family support, and just love around, as Esther said. So before Esther was in the picture, it was pretty much just family every Christmas holiday, Christmas dinner, stuff like that. I'm not really one of the big giver and stuff like that, because I don't like to feel like I'm forced to give a gift or follow obligation with society set, so I don't like to partake in that aspect. But the gathering and being around family and just enjoying the winter, that's just my thing, to be honest with you. Keep indoor,
What type of things
chill.
do you do to enjoy the winter? Do you go tobogganing, skiing, skating?
No, man, I still do the winter stuff, which the summer stuff, which is stay inside, watch some football, chill, chill with the brethren them, and that's pretty much it. Work. So I've never done. I wish I could skate. I want to learn to skate. I know I'm in Ottawa where, to be honest, it's very enticing when you walk at the Rideau, the canal and stuff, and see people.
Right.
That really catch my eye when I just came. Then the whole COVID thing coming to play, and so I even was talking about this morning with a coworker. Like, I really want to learn to skate. He's like, first thing you need to get a skate. Do you have one? I'm like, nah, not yet. He's like, what size? And I'm like 10 and a half. And he goes, well, to be honest, you're gonna need a glove, an elbow blue. And I'm like, no, I'm not learning to ride a bike. He's like, no, it's trust me, you will fall on the ice and you can break. But I'm looking forward, to be honest, to do some winter stuff this winter.
No doubt. I wish I had known, man. Last week they had a Caravibe had a carnival on ice down at Lansdowne Park. Everyone was skating and the soca and the reggae was beating in the background and it was cool. But it was nice.
Who were the people skating? What is demographic
everybody,
like?
Just everybody from the neighborhood, man. The rink is.
Did you say soca on ice?
Yeah, man. No, I think it was called Carnival on Ice. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Them Trini crazy.
So, well, if next time I hear about it, I'll definitely make sure y'all know about it for sure. So you can come fall down a few times. Make sure you have your elbow pads and your knee pads and your snow pants.
You know, see no good. I think I see I gonna try bring us to a behind the scene to learn to skate. The man want to put us in the big ring.
Just get a chair. Use a chair.
To this deep end.
That's the only way to learn, right, Joe?
Yeah, bring a chair when you're skating.
Yeah.
Hold on to the chair.
Oh, okay. I'll try and get one of those grandma. Next time I see a grandma, I'm gonna take her chair. Those walker shoes.
Now, just the season to be jolly. You know, you can't be stealing people's things. Somebody already in the chat called you Mr. Grinch. I'm not gonna say who, but don't be stealing no old ladies nothing, Andre?
Name it, man. Name it.
Joe, what about you? For the holidays, I know that you have a lovely family. So, what are the holidays surrounded with you? How do you keep?
I think just echoing exactly what Essie and Andre were saying. You know, being with people that are important to you and filling your time with those type of people that you really enjoy spending time with. You know, and then sometimes your family members if you don't get along with them. I think since I've been married or been with my wife, you know, you have to start thinking about separating the time and going to two different families, and you have to kind of plan around that stuff, which is, you know, never a problem because I enjoy my in-laws, so I enjoy, you know, going out there and spending time. But it is a different dynamic that you have to think about. And I think if you have two people that are getting to a relationship and both families are very big on Christmas, then you might have some tension on who's getting supper on Christmas Day or, you know, who's getting Christmas Eve, stuff like that. But I think it's all about the quality time with family. It's not about gifts. It's not about nothing, you know. I think what I've noticed is, you know, over the holiday season is that's when people are usually the most caring and giving and usually in a good mood.
Yeah, no, I agree. I said that at the beginning of the show. I just find that the holidays there's just a different energy, a positive energy that's around, and I love it. I embrace it. But you spoke about the families. Is there competition between the families of who's gonna get you on Christmas night? Does that matter for you guys?
Not ours, because her family's out east. So it's usually we planned, like, can we make it out there before or after Christmas usually.
Nice. Now we talking about love for the holidays. So Essie, you were attacking the singles earlier. So your message to the singles is don't worry about having a boo-boo thing. You know, just what should they do for the holidays? How do they vet who the important people are to them when everyone is cuddled up and under the mistletoe?
I don't know if I don't know if I have like specific advice necessarily. It's just don't make it about relationships. Just spend it with if you don't have a boo, spend it with your family. Like go to your parents' house or your cousin's house.
Yeah, but they go to the parents' house and everybody's cuddled up. Now they're feeling a little bit lonely. They got to go put on an extra pair of socks.
Well, when that's why you have to, when it's hot girl summer, you have to make the right decisions, find the right one, so that by the winter time you can be cuddled up. So
But
if they played their cards right during the summer, then they wouldn't be single in the winter time.
oh, Essie, we ain't looking that far forward. We just got out of the pandemic. Well, we kind of still in the pandemic. We didn't have time to be thinking about Christmas. We were just happy to see people again. You want us to plan for December in June. What type of thing is that?
You got to think ahead.
Yeah. Vent to Santa still. I like that comment there. Yeah, for real, my G. They should go to Santa Claus for real. See if we can help them, Right, so let up North Pole. Yeah, man. Because, but to be honest, Christmas never really get the vibe of a type of romantic type of thing, Where in the sense of trying, like the question we asked Esther, in the sense of advice to single ladies and all of these things and people cuddling. Christmas never really get that kind of vibe, like at the house people really cuddling. It's more laughter type of thing. It's more for the kids, like open gifts, So it's just about being free. To be honest, I think Christmas is the total opposite of the whole intimate, like romance and want to cuddle and that type of stuff. Yeah, the cuddling right through the winter time is a cuddle time, to be honest, from December 22nd till March, my favorite time of the year. So, but other than that, I don't think it's necessarily single lady trying to find a man for the Christmas, vice versa, a man trying to find a woman for the Christmas. It's more like people want to say, I want to have a family. I think that's when people put in perspective, where you find an isolator, someone probably like say, okay, I go college and stuff. They're looking forward to come back for the Christmas more than say, oh, college is closing in the summertime. It's like, oh, long boring summer. But Christmas, everybody just want to be around family and just drop the guard and just feel carefree. You know what I mean? The hair's all out, just dress up in your pajama, just to see the cousin and stuff. So I think the Christmas is more, as Joan Esther said earlier, it's just family, really, just being around loving family. It's not romance or trying to be all make a baby type of thing, So I think the single people are okay. They just want to have family around. That's what I think still.
I hear that. We have Live, Laugh, Lavelle in the chat saying, hot girl, summer, eggplant always burn me. This Christmas, I'm grateful to be single and out there. Hey, listen, you can't be making comments like this in the chat. You just need to be on the screen. So you come share that with us next time, Kimmy Miss Fabulosity. We love you. We love you. We love you. I was able to see you last week, and your energy is just fantastic. We miss you here, girl. We miss you. We miss you. We miss you. Joe, would you ever, not now because you're married and, you have the children, but when you were single and, maybe you're looking for a couple of dollars, would you ever sell your services to be somebody's date for the holidays? I saw somebody posting this on Facebook the other day, and they had a list, for such and such a price. They'll hold your hand. They'll make conversations with your father. They'll bring a gift. They'll bring flowers. They'll compliment mom. And the list just went on and on and on. And I said, this is something that I could see Joe doing.
I would definitely do that. I think it's be hilarious and a lot of fun. Just go hang out at another Christmas party and pretend to be good friends with that person. It'd be so much fun. I definitely would do that.
Now, how many would you be able to do in one evening?
Depends what level they get.
They got the diamond package. They got you for the whole night.
Yeah, they got me till midnight. That's a new day. You have to pay double.
What about you, Andre? You doing that? You're selling your dating services. I mean, this is before you were Esther. You're, of course. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. Not trying, like everyone has to be together for the holidays. Love. Yeah, Andre, man, you selling your services? Your dating services? Is that something that would interest you?
No, I'm not doing date. I'm not doing dating. I Esther first, but dating, brother. I'm not doing dating stuff.
That's not what he asked.
We have to backstep. It's not dating services that Bren's talking about. It's like you're basically going and pretending to be that person's date. So you're not actually having to date them. You just have to fool the parents. You don't have to do anything with the person.
No. We're not do that something there,
You have to be like James Bond.
I may play the role too good and then, you know what I mean?
The parents like you too much. Bring him
Yeah,
back.
exactly. Bring him back, and he's like, "Bro, I'm going to the next end of the world." No, my dad. So I don't play that game. To be honest with you, that's a very, so I trick myself into a relationship. Trick or treat, So no, I've never done it. The only way I'd probably do something like that, but then, say for example, like our friend, like from high school, her name was Bow Wow. So that I allowed to tell you a girl named Bow Wow.
What? Her name was
Bow
what?
No, cause Bow Wow, like little Bow Wow.
Bow Wow?
Yeah, the artist, cause she was like a little short girl and she used to do her hair like a plait and stuff, right? But she was obviously a tomboy type of thing. Yeah, if I have a friend like that now who parents probably like, at the time in high school, like stressing her and probably like, yo, you act too much like a, then I'll say, okay, then I'll accompany, you know what I mean, to play a part. But a straight girl, and no, at least I know Bo not gonna wanna, entrap me.
Yo,
yeah, just acting.
You keep saying Bo, and I'm hearing something totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell them we're here.
I'm not hearing Bow Wow. I'm not hearing Bow Wow. Just to let you know. Yeah, that's not what I'm hearing.
Jaja. Yeah. So, but I no, I don't play them kind of game where we're trying to fake a date or no. Mm-mm.
So I know, Joe, you touched on the fact that now, like, because you're married or whatnot, you have to share the holiday time in between the families. Are there other things that have changed for the holidays, being a couple, being together, being married?
No, I think like the shift happens when you have children. Your priorities shift. I think like when you're dating someone, usually you're kind of on the same page. I mean, there might be total polar opposites where one person hates Christmas and then the other person drags them along for it. But my wife and I both love Christmas, so we really enjoy the time with friends and family over the holidays. It's just you're switching what you're doing once you have children. It's more kid friendly parties as opposed to being out late and stuff. You're home for supper and you want to get the kids to bed and you want to get home early usually.
Now, was that on the checklist of a wife or a potential wife? They have to love Christmas. Was that on your list?
No, I didn't make a list.
It just kind of happened that way.
Yeah, it just happened that way.
I love it. Essie, Andre, what about y'all? Things have they changed being single versus being together and married and going through the holidays?
Not really. Not really. I think like Joe said, I think maybe like if we were to have kids, it would be different because then it's like, you have to decide when are you going to whose house because everyone wants to spend time with the kids and stuff. But for now, it's just like we just go wherever. We don't have like a set, this holiday season, we need to go to this person's house and this person's house and see these people. Most of the time, our work schedules are conflicting anyway during the holidays, so it's hard to even plan anything. So, yeah.
Well, I guess the better question is how big is Chris or are the holidays for both you, Andre and Esther? Is it a big deal?
To be honest, no, it's not a big deal for us. Like Christmas holiday, we embrace the opportunity to can be not working or go around the family and stuff. But overall, we're not over Christmas or into the whole festivity where they go shopping and do the gifts and all of that. No, we don't. We're not into that type of thing in a sense. But definitely, we're big on the opportunity to spend time on family and eat. Esta like to eat, so yeah, to cook food and eat like that. So I'm more
don't
into
make it
the
seem
talking.
like you don't like to eat either.
No, but I'm more a talker, So I like the chatting and go around the family, get to chat. But Esther is more the food type of thing. But to be honest, we don't think we're big on all the. We're not big on the holiday, the Christmas holiday in particular, So we just happy that we're not working at that time more than anything else, to be honest.
So each of you, tell me what the thing that you look forward to the most for the holidays.
The Christmas one?
In general.
Just being in each other presents, to be honest. It's like It's like winning $1 million or waking up in the morning. Like if I give you $1 million or you don't wake up type of thing, you're not gonna want $1 million knowing that you're not gonna wake up. See, like a church, the smaller things are things we sometimes take for granted. So to be honest with you, I think for me personally, I enjoy just being around Esther this time. Me personally, I don't have to like go like no in Ottawa. So for example, work prevent me from going to Toronto and we seeing the family and stuff. To be honest, if Esther should leave now, I feel more hurt or feel more down in that sense. Like, okay, I can bear not having the family dinner this year, but say for example, she should go somewhere now and I'm just here working or something. Then that kind of that emotion that as Andre said the thing, I'm like a big teddy bear that time. It's like, yo,
Good answer.
So yeah, I think I just
Tell,
love
tell
being
them,
the present.
tell them why you're saying that, Andre.
I love it.
Huh?
What? Tell them why you're saying that. Andre's working the whole holidays.
No, but it's the truth.
Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's.
Yeah, but he's saying
I
that
guess his way of guilt-tripping me into staying home.
He's saying the best part of the holidays is seeing you. He can't do the holidays without you. I think that's the number one answer on this Family Feud.
Thank you, Ryan. And as Andre said in the comment, go easy, Esti, go easy. Yeah, but for me is that, and to be honest, it's the same with Esther. She may say no, but let a day pass and then you realize, you know what I mean? Yeah, I really miss it now. He's like, yeah, okay, never miss the run until the run dry. But overall, we think we enjoy each other company. We kind of goof around and, and what I think good is we're kind of like opposite each other, which I think is like good in that sense where I'm a crazy one. She's the rational one. She's the one to be more, how you put it, conscious of what's going on. I'm just crazy. And so I think we kind of balance each other out in that sense, to be honest with you. I'm loud, she's a quiet. So it's like, so, and then what's fun more?
I got real loud a minute ago.
We just going to tell you, see exactly what I'm going to say. So it's like, you have some time where I'm thinking I'm talking to myself, talking to Esther, vice versa. Sometimes like she'll use my rules against me. It's like, oh, snap, it's you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You pay attention. So I like that we're opposite each other, and sometimes when one have to compromise, that's a fun part when one have to compromise. But you remember last time I compromised, it's like, okay, your turn. So yeah, man, it's a fun vibe. It's really a joy, to be honest. Married life.
Will you be compromising this holiday, Andre?
Oh my goodness! Remember this. This is on YouTube. So this is recorded, so she could hold you to this.
Trust me. No, you see, Esther.
Will you be compromising this holiday season?
Esther love that housewife. I don't even know them. They have so much housewife at Atlanta and Kinagui. Where's the new place? Wyoming? I don't even know. She watched the new. But
we don't need to talk about that.
So she thinks that she has some reality stars, so she'll come on here now if you kind of get the code.
Listen. Esther, so now that Andre told us that the most important thing for the holidays is you, what do you enjoy the most?
Night, Marissa.
The holidays?
Yeah, no, I it's the same thing. Like I love spending time together, especially during the holidays, because we get to do more things since usually we have sometimes we have the same days off and we take the same vacation days, so we get to do things during the holidays, like go visit friends, family, and catch up on things that we weren't able to do throughout the year. But it's going to be a little different this year.
I'm starting to see a theme here, Andre. If you're not getting the hint, I am getting the hint. This holiday, my friend, you need to just go hard. You need to pull out all the stops. So while you're thinking about the stuff that you're going to do, I'm going to go to Joe real quickly. Joe, tell me what are the things about the holidays that are most important to you? We know that you're a family man, so we know the children, we know spending time with the family, but is there something that's special to just Joe?
Honestly, just seeing the excitement, hearing my kids sing Christmas carols all month long. My son's just started wrapping presents this year. He's only 4 and he loves it. He loves decorating the boxes of presents. for like our family members that we're mailing away, and just seeing the excitement that it brings them. It's not about presents. They really enjoy just like, eggnog and looking at the tree and decorating, and it's those things that make it special. I think it has like a youthful exuberance that brings back in my life, that reminds me of good times when I was young, and all that stuff. I like to stay away from the commercialization of it, and trying to overdo it with presents, and because that stuff doesn't really matter, but enjoying the moments with them does.
I've never understood the eggnog concept. I don't like eggnog.
Read
I've
my
never
mind.
understood it.
Have you
Never
tried spiced
understood
rum in it?
it. It's good, but I still don't get the eggnog. But yeah, the spice rum. But it's the rum that I'm liking. It's not the eggnog.
Do you put nutmeg on the top?
Yes,
I don't know. Maybe it's just not.
it's not my thing, man. I'm
Yeah.
not opposed to it, but it's just I just don't know where it came from. Now you have an older child, right? So you have a teen. Is So you like the joy that you see the younger ones and just the emotion that they see and resonate with when they're opening the gifts. Does it change as they get older with your teen?
Yeah, for sure. The magic starts to disappear, but it's that quality time that you get to spend together that I get to enjoy. Their kids' schedules get pretty busy, so they're consumed with school and friends and extracurricular activity. So kind of take a step back from that for a week or two over the Christmas holidays is always a good thing for families.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. We got.
You watching the game, Andre? You forgot to mute.
Andre forgot to mute himself.
No, yeah, that's the Christmas time I like. The sports are on, NBA and the Christmas Day. Love that. The football, EPL. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. That's the best time at Christmas for me. Where I love most watching the EPL. Like there have been like 4 football match already since December, or 3 since December. So I love that part. Honestly, every weekend during the week, there's game, Boxing Day, Christmas Day, New Year. So I love that aspect of it a lot. And Esta on top is just like the cherry on top, you know what I mean? Yeah, big woman thing.
Esther, what happened to your eyes? Where were you looking just now? Like I saw the eyes go like way up in the sky.
Andre says that I'm acting, and let's just say I'm not the only one. I'm joking. But no, I was just thinking of something.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 people here in a relationship, maybe a 4th, we don't know. What are you doing this holiday season?
Ooh.
Yo, listen, me, I'm all about family. Like I come from that era where, again, it's not about the gifts. It's not about the intimacy. It's about getting the family together, having that big dinner. Everyone's around the table. We're having conversations. We're going to break out the Monopoly. That's just I guess, one of our traditions. And play some Monopoly. Watch a movie at the end of, when the itis starts to set in. Have some ice cream on some cake. That's my thing. It's just the families, the togetherness. It's that. It's the fact that we don't have to go to work the next day. We just seem to have a little bit more time, and that's what it's about for me.
So
Thanks,
no one
thanks,
under your mistletoe?
Thanks, SCB, for
No one
asking.
under your mistletoe, Ren?
One second, SCB. I'll answer that in a moment. But from the time I've been doing the chat, these guys don't ask me any questions. They're not concerned with what I'm doing, how I'm living. They just sit here and wait for me to ask them questions, and they answer. Thank you, SCB, for making me a part of joining the chat. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, nobody under my mistletoe. But hey,
And
listen, I said on Valentine's, I said I'd never received a rose, and I got a rose this year for the first time on Valentine's. So now me putting it out there in the JTC airwaves that there's nobody under the mistletoe, maybe poof, something will appear.
okay, so are you intentionally not having someone under the mistletoe, or are you just wanting someone and you're not?
Jeez, I see. Like you're taking it a little too far now. Like you
I have
started off.
Kimmy cheering me on.
Kimmy
Thanks for
said,
cheering
great
me on,
point.
Kimmy.
Great point. Kimmy
Thank
said,
you for
great
cheering
point.
me on, Kimmy.
And Frank
You,
Kimmy said that
you
we
started off.
that's a
You
lot.
started off so well, and now you're getting a little intrusive.
Money,
No, it's
man,
not.
we-
It's not. First of all, Kimmy has some beautiful friends. I saw Kimmy last week at a function, and she had a beautiful friend with her. And Kimmy's walking around with people like that. No
Why are you
man
changing the
gets
topic?
I'm not. But Kimmy told me. Kimmy told me that it's not her job to hook people up. That I must do the work. So I guess I just haven't been doing the work when it was hot gal summer. I didn't plan for December. So I'm
Well,
here.
you're on a platform. This is your time to shoot your shot with Kimmy's friend.
Wow.
Kimmy, send her the
See
link.
that? Still, she roll. Right.
I'm,
At first, you
I'm,
ask her for advice. No, she ready to give the advice. She's
Yeah,
more
she
like
didn't
an
want to
in the
give any
moment
advice.
person. You know what I mean?
she didn't want the
don't-
singles to feel a
yeah.
certain way
She
or make
don't
it
do well
feel
in
that it's all
training.
about love.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she
see
don't
what's
do good
going
in
on.
training, but on the game time, down to business. You hear that?
Everyone's
My
cheering
wife.
me on in the chat. Everyone's
Yeah.
cheering me on in the chat. You know, I'm
Yeah,
doing
I
it
see
for our
that.
viewers. Our viewers
Yeah.
want to
Want
know.
to know? Yeah,
So Ren,
that's true.
do you have anyone in your DMs? Are you in anyone DMs?
No,
Not one person.
I don't
Are you
know.
buying anyone a Christmas gift?
Not one.
I'm buying lots
Not
of people.
one.
I'm buying nobody Christmas gifts. No,
Oh,
I don't do that DM stuff, man. Like I ain't in that.
DM's just
They
a
DM
message.
him.
It could be
They
a text
DM
message.
him. They DM him pictures.
Everyone's speaking at the same time. I can't hear. I can't hear.
He's being
No,
triggered,
there's nobody,
guys.
man. This has been one of those years. I'm not making any excuses, But live, laugh, Lavelle. Inquiring minds want to know, Bo. Well, like I said, man, I'm single out here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that because you know what? I have great people around me, and I have people that I enjoy and enjoy me. So it's all good. No, man, but trust me, sometimes the winter nights get cold. My duvet is not enough. I turn up the heat.
Get a
I feel
heated
those
blanket
going through the
then.
roof. Nah, man, I don't. Then it's too hot. I kick it off in the middle of the night. Like I'm just, come on, man. The struggle's real sometimes. I can't front. Who knows? Maybe when we come back for our show in 2022, I'll have a little boo.
Kimmy, if you're listening, this is your opportunity to send the link to your friend.
No. Kimmy doesn't hook people up. That's what she said. Kimmy and I spoke about it Saturday after the show.
What's the friend's name?
Because I don't know. Her friend was getting hounded by dudes, man. It was insane, But anyways, Kimmy doesn't hook people up. Kimmy says it's not her job to do that.
Yeah, we've heard you say that 4 times.
So then stop asking me the same question.
I didn't ask you that question. You keep bringing it up.
Joe, not appreciating your tone right now. Yeah. So are we off of me? Can we talk about something else? I think I'm sweating.
Yeah. Well, ask a question like if anything two similar people can get married. Two similar, you know what I mean? Like, them say opposite attracts, like when I say two similar people, I'm not talking the two sex type, you know what I mean? Two similar like characteristics that I'm talking about. Yeah.
I think
What
marriage
do you
is a
mean, Andre?
choice. I think marriage is a choice.
Sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Can you
I
explain?
understand what you mean. He's talking about personality wise, like I think yes, I think marriage is a choice, and I think if that's what you want to do and that's what you want to engage in, 100%. Of course, two like-minded people can get married and be happy and live happily ever after and all that. They can also get married and get divorced, right? But it's a choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But this is coming from the single guy, so what do I know, right?
True.
Yeah. But it can work. What you think, Joe? Camera stick. Wi-Fi.
He's doing the fake sticking.
Oh. All right. Sorry, Esther.
That's why I was laughing.
Yeah.
So what do I think about two similar personalities?
Yeah, personality married or something, yeah.
Well, I think that like you might not think you have much similarities with someone, but when you're in a relationship, you realize even if you have a lot of differences, there's so much more that you have in common. Like you just said that I was quiet, you were loud and stuff, but we have so many similar personality traits. So I think it just varies on the person.
Oh, true. Well, well, with us, I don't think that we're kind of like similar. I just think like you becomes one, and then the personality kind of intertwines. And you find it, you just get
Be
yourself
careful,
doing,
Andre. You're doing so well earlier. Just be careful,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, man. So like you intertwine. So for example, you see something, but for me, I just think we're when I say two opposite, meaning I could be a soccer player and marry some soccer player, yeah, but they're still opposite in the sense of, as I say, personality wise, where one can be loud, one's quiet, one can be hype, one can be humble, like a difference. But they create a balance. It kind of bring forth a balance where you probably trying to catch yourself and start to tone it down a bit for the other. So I think the goodness come from the opposite where it's like you get to know each other more as time goes by. Try to figure out where can we meet each other, the middle ground and stuff like that. So it's like a work. The two opposite to for me is like it's like a mission. It's like a work, but at the same time you get the rewards. So I sometimes think we're two opposite minded people go together. I think it's a good remedy to prosper to grow. But when two similar persons kind of like I don't want to
So
say boring because
you don't think the two similar people can get along and have a fruitful relationship?
it happened, but for me personally, I just can't see when it's like no, when me like if me and
Let me
someone
ask
should
you
be
a
the
better
same.
question. Why did you ask that question?
Why?
I'm trying to figure out like where was
Reason,
that going?
no, the reason why I asked that question, I heard it earlier today on the radio. They were talking about it like at this time of the year, like like if you would tell another partner, like you know what, I don't think we're meant to be together because I don't like you like that, or you just stay in the relationship knowing that you don't like that thing that person bring or the opposite that person have, but you keep it shut and just move on with the relationship. And the other guy was saying, no, that's unfair because maybe 5 years down the line, it come up back again. And then the other person will be like, wait, I've been doing this all these years and whatever it is. So that's why I was asking that question to see if two similar people going together versus two opposite going together, which one you
Right,
guys think
right.
would probably prosper. So that's where the question come from. And yeah, so I
Well,
was kind of like impersonated a bit.
Miss Mama Sherral Archer was in here saying that couples are supposed to complement each other, and I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's what the point is, right? Like when you choose to be with somebody, that person is supposed to compliment you. You're supposed to bring out the good out of you. You're supposed to challenge you. Joe, I know that's how your relationship is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got
Oh, Esta gone.
a question?
Huh?
Esta
Is that
run
a
out of the
question or just a
place.
statement?
No, it was just a statement.
I agree for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Esta, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good. You just want to make sure that we know you're around so we can call your name because you just want to join the chat. I love it. Listen, um, anything, anything else for the holidays? Are there? I don't want to bring the mood down, but are there things that you don't like? Like, I don't like the pressure of having to buy gifts, for instance, right? Like, you're going through the malls and you're shopping and you're buying things, and I'm like, why am I buying for this person when I wouldn't buy for them 2 weeks ago? Like that's one of the things that really tears things down, and the markups, and you're trying to like stretch the money. People going into debt after the holidays, after Christmas, because they're putting everything on their charge card, and then come January they got to pay it all back, and where's the money coming from? So that's the thing that kind of I don't like about the holidays. I don't like that social pressure of gift, 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 the materialism of it. Is there anything that y'all don't like about the holidays?
I'm just on the same page as that. I don't think you need to go into debt for anything to buy someone a gift. You can make someone something or not get anything for anyone at all. And I think you need to really stay away from the commercialization of all of
Mm,
these holidays. They're designed to make you spend money, eat, get fat, and get sick. And you got to stay away from that stuff. If you look at, we have Halloween, then we have right after, if you're American, you have American Thanksgiving, then right into Christmas, then right into Valentine's Day, then right into Easter. It's just like a big circle
Yeah.
of type 2 diabetes waiting for you. So eat with caution.
Eat with caution.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with that. Andre, anything you don't like about the holidays, or particularly you could do without?
I don't like the whole gift thing, as you were saying, and I don't like tricking the kids about the whole Santa aspect. To be honest with you,
I never did that. I never
yeah,
did that with my son.
it's just sometimes just when you hear it on the radio, they have the shows and they saying, oh, Santa is gonna go on his world tour around the world. He's about to get your gift. Can you guys tell the kids to write their note to Santa? It's just every time I hear that part, it just hit on my ears, and it's like, why would I lie to the kids like that? You know what I mean? In that sense, in that aspect, to say, okay, then by the time that kid reach 15 is gonna realize that mommy was lying to me and all that stuff. So I think that aspect where the gift and the line about the Santa part, the Santa part really annoy me, to be honest with you. Don't
Joe,
lie.
you got youngins. Do they still do that in school and daycare, like writing letters to Santa and all that? Or is that
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
oh
For
yeah?
sure. Well, my kids know that Santa's not real. He's just a
No, they
character.
write it to you. They write it to you.
I told him, I go, I'm Santa Claus. He's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a discussion with my wife about this, and you think it's like the magic of Christmas. I go, it's not the magic of Christmas. You're lying to the kid, and then you lose trust in your child as they start to get older. And it's like when they think like, oh, they lied to me for 15's a bit long, Andre, but like 8 or 9 years is when you really start to figure it out, and they start to question, what else have you been lying to them about?
Mhm.
And it gets deeper into that, and like I just told him, like, he's a character. Do you know what I mean? He's not real. There's no way he could fly around every house around the world in less than 24 hours. But the spirit of Christmas is real, where people are good to each other and we care about each other and we go out of our way to help people. That's really what it's about. And I let him watch all the shows about Santa Claus and, believe in it and write letters and sit on his lap, like at the mall. Well, not this year, I guess, because they have a plexiglass and he's got a mask on. So that didn't happen this year. But I think it's just there's not a need to lie. When parents are lying to them, it's usually in a manipulative way. Like, if you're not good, I'm going to tell Santa he's not coming, and the kid's like, no.
Yeah, that one was scary. But I didn't hear what you said earlier, Joe. Santa wearing a mask.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And wow, that's crazy. But and the next thing is still like, I love how I was raised in that sense where I'll get my toy at Christmas time growing up, but I'll know it was from my parents. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they never hide that from me. They never. Sometimes my grandma and everybody would be like, "Your father buy it for you," like straight up. So as a kid, it's like you want it to be Santa because you're watching the TV, right?
Yeah.
So you're like Santa, but right away they shut that down. Like, don't even get that in your head, man. Like, we buy that, you know what I mean? So, and then as I get older, I kind of appreciated that a lot, to be honest with you, to know that, okay, I wasn't the part of the populace who believe that. But I just think it's a normal thing for us in the culture. But coming here now, I realize, man, they really take it to the extreme, the whole Santa and stuff like that, man. To be honest.
Essie, you want to chime in on that? What is something that you do not like about the holidays?
Same thing. All of you three mentioned it's buying gifts and feeling pressure to impress, certain friends or family that you're going to see during the holidays. That's one thing I don't like. But I think that as I get older, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't. I don't, tell. No one expects necessarily gifts from me. If they get it, great. If they don't, no one's expecting much from me. So I think it goes back to what I was saying at the beginning. It's important to spend your holidays with people that you actually like and that actually like you and you actually care about, because then you won't feel that pressure to, I have to make sure I'm buying the best clothes for this holiday party or the best wig for this holiday party and all of that. You're just spending time with the people that you love and that genuinely care about you, and you don't have to worry about any pressure.
Yeah. No, man, this was good. But just one last thing that I don't really like about the holidays. I hate sometimes that there's this. I shouldn't say hate. I don't because I don't hate, but sometimes it's dividing that time. I think that's what troubles me sometimes too, because you want to spend a couple hours at this residence and then go to this cousin's and go over here and go over there, and it's just like there's not enough time, and then I get exhausted as well, and I just don't want to do anything. Then I just sit down the whole Christmas day and watch the basketball games from 3 o'clock to 11 o'clock. But that's the other thing. It's just that hustle and bustle, and then it's just gone, right? Like that's something that I don't like. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to visit people outside of holiday time. I'm trying to like connect with people on more of a regular basis. I got to do a better job. I can't lie, but I'm trying to do better. Trying to do better. All right, so Eshi.
I was gonna say I was gonna make a comment about what you said. I was gonna say you have to get better, especially if Kimmy's friend's gonna come into the picture soon. You have to know how to manage your time from now so that when new people come in, you know how to maneuver your time. Just a word of advice.
Thank you. Duly noted. SCB.
Look at Andre right now.
Andre's into the game. SC, I so enjoy and appreciate your time with us tonight. I so appreciate you just grilling me and getting on my case. Thank you. Because this is what I needed tonight. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here to, help the viewers.
No, it's not. I don't. No, shh.
I see the comments. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
What are the comments say?
Yeah,
What?
I had Kimmy cheering me on. I had a few people that were cheering me on when they wanted to know about you.
I appreciate that. Well, we will have a join the chat session where you can get to know the host in the near future sometime. Today's not the time.
No attendance for that one.
Listen, I want to know what makes you tick, Joe. I want to know you with depth. I want to know you. I want to know a little bit more about you. Yo, Andre, turn off the TV, my youth.
Me? I'm watching no TV now. Oh, yeah, your feed late. You seen it late, man. Trust me, when you see King James on the floor like that, you have to watch it, you know what I mean? Because he's every time you guys hear me doing something, his LeBron do something crazy, you know what I mean? Like he was shooting a shot and he's trying to you're a basketball player when he double clutch like that. Dirk, when he's on the one leg, but he goes up and come back down with his hand. I'm like, why LeBron try to do stuff that he's not? Like, bro, don't do that, man. You're gonna be unshocked in the fool.
Do you think he's watching? He'll listen to you?
Oh, LeBron?
Yeah, he's probably watching right now, like while he's on the bench.
No, he's on the field losing.
Maybe at halftime
So,
they'll
it's
show
well. Yeah. I used to get called LeBron a lot still, Ask that youth Andre can tell you. Yeah, man. LeBron James.
Yeah, man, I want to big up the people in the chat here this afternoon or this night.
Yeah.
Andre Hamilton, good night. Mikhail Koswinka, good night. Miss Mama Sherral Archer, good night to you as well. Kimmy, we need you back here. We miss you, girl. Listen, last thoughts. This was supposed to be about, the holidays, single, married, everything in between, but it looks like I got a good walloping tonight. So are there any last points that anybody wants to make on this topic before we get out of here for the night?
Are we doing another show before the end of the year?
We got to go to our production manager on that one. I believe we are.
We are? Do we have a date? Is it 2 Thursdays still?
No, today
Today
is the last one.
This is the last
our
one.
production manager is saying no. So
Okay.
it looks like this will be the last one that we have for 2021. So what are your last things that you want to send people as we leave for the 2021?
Know that you're not God, our Lord Jesus Christ, so you're a human being. So mistakes are bound to be made. But what you can do is just learn to accept the things that you can't change. And the one that you can change, you just try your best to change them, Don't be pressured by anyone outside of yourself. And just try to be the best version of yourself and live life over that straight up. Enjoy the holiday. Happy holiday, everybody. And share the love, you know?
I know we said last words, but come on, Andre. That's what you're going to start on? You're not God. You're not Jesus. Lord of mercy. Joe, what are your last sentiments as we get out of here for the 2021 as the last show for the year?
I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and just have gratitude this Christmas season. Just be grateful that you got a roof over your head, and you know, hopefully good people around you. And I wish you guys a happy holiday season.
Miss SCB, our recurring guest, our new added host, I must say. Thank you for joining us. Are there any things that you want to say before we get out of here for the holidays?
Happy holidays, and just stay safe. Don't go broke trying to buy presents you can't afford. Save your money and stay at home. Nothing else to do outside of your home.
All right. This is Join the Chat. Thank you for a full year of joining us, supporting us, watching our episodes. Feel free to go on our YouTube channel, Join the Chat 1, where you can watch the past episodes. My last sentiments as we leave here tonight is just know that I'm single, married, holidays, pandemic, whatever it is, it's about surrounding yourselves with people that you genuinely enjoy and that enjoy you and can push you and can grow you. So let us try to do that on a more regular basis because we never know what tomorrow is going to hold. But we are the people who can really dictate and control what we do, negative or positive. This is Join the Chat, the place where every single opinion is important, where your voice matters, where you're empowered to express yourself, and we offer a free and an open platform to speak and also be heard. On behalf of Andre, Joe, and special guest SEB, Kimmy, Ghislaine, we just want to thank all of y'all for supporting us. Look out for Join the Chat in 2022. We're coming back at you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, all of that good stuff. Enjoy yourself. And as Joe said, watch what you eat. Do not overindulge. One love, y'all.
Thanks, everybody, for watching us. Bye. Take
Bye,
care.
Crypto.
Bye, Crypto. Not yet.
She's not. She said she was.
Last night, didn't she say?